Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am just making a quick dinner tonight. I have had so many people on all of my social medias request that I show them how to make my stew. Around here, we call things like this that I just randomly have made up, either like Mama specials or Maggie specials, things like that. I've been making this one, I feel like, for, I don't know, what do you think, like a year?
Maybe. Probably.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Maybe more? Okay. Just one of those things, like, what do we have in the fridge? And the first time I made it, Danielle was like, Mom, make this all the time. So when I do make these, or when I make this, I make it enough to where it's like a 2 to 3 day meal. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you what all you need. This is basically all you need. This is hamburger that we took out. We get our hamburger from the butcher. And so that's why it's in plastic bags, because I separate it from once we get from the butcher. I'm going to use 3 sweet potatoes because we love enough sweet potatoes in there. You can use as many as you want, but if you love sweet potatoes, you'll want to use more. So we will use 3. And so obviously give them a good wash, peel them, and then chop them up, but I'll show you that too. You're gonna need some Italian seasoning and fire roasted tomatoes. And I prefer coconut aminos for just a little flavor. Whatever you want to use. I suppose, like, if you like bouillon cubes or anything like that, but I like coconut aminos. It's a nice healthy flavor. A red bell pepper. I stress red. I love bell peppers. However, I've never tried green in here, and I don't think I would. I have tried orange. Orange is good. Yellow, don't use yellow in this. Yellow are fine if you're like having like fajitas or something. This red pepper, I think, kind of makes this meal. We've tried it one time. We only had a yellow pepper, and neither one of us, we were like, it literally changed the entire taste of the stew. So just take my word for it. Use a red pepper. Don't use anything else. One more time, red pepper. And then we're going to use a whole onion. So also, when you're done, since it's in the Instant Pot, that was a hard thing to say. You don't have to drain your hamburger. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood. So yeah, so that's it. So we've got hamburgers, hamburger, 3 sweet potatoes, red bell pepper, your fire roasted tomatoes, Italian seasoning, onion, and coconut aminos. And
you said onion. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. That's okay. So I will show you step by step how this goes. I'll show you at the end. And there's a quick, easy, cheap, delicious, hearty meal for you and your family. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just going to plop the hamburger in there. The Instant Pot is starting to do this, so you'll just want to start with this, obviously. And then obviously just start smooshing it up and get that cooking. And like I said, you don't have to drain this in the Instant Pot. Just if you want to, you can. But like I said, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends really on what I'm cooking too, if I want to leave it alone or not. So, all right, well, I'm going to let this saute a little bit. And once this starts browning up, I'm going to start washing the sweet potatoes and getting those peeled and have those ready. But after this, we're going to add the onions, which is amazing. I don't know about you, but sauteing onions is a smell that is beyond delightful. So, all right, we'll let this brown and then we'll be right back. Okay, so now we've got our hamburger all browned. You can see that in there. I went ahead and chopped and diced the sweet potatoes. When you chop the sweet potatoes, they just can be in like big quarters like that. Don't make them like little tiny pieces. You want big, hearty pieces. Like they like that. So it's good. So just make sure it's nice big sizes. We're going to get the onion going and get that sauteing and smelling heavenly. So we'll do this and be right back. All right, so now we're just gonna cut through this onion. And again, the onion you just want in large slices. This doesn't need to be like crazy small or anything. Just give it a little swirl and then just one down the middle. And then throw your onions in and get those cooking and juicing up. Let that saute on with the hamburger a little too long, I think. All right, same here. You just want nice large slices. It is a stew after all, so you do want just the big hearty pieces. Or at least I say it's a stew. And I made it up so I can call it what I want, right? All right, so one more piece here. Just right down the middle. And we will let that saute for just a second. And while that's like smelling up the house. All right, we'll let this smell up the house. And then we'll get the pepper. Oh, this pepper is nice. Oh yeah, we'll use a little bit of that, but in the meantime, oh, it smells so good. Danielle, do you smell how good this pepper smells?
No, not yet.
You don't? Not yet? Oh, it smells so good.
I just smell the onions.
Yeah, I mean, both are a win, right?
Heck yeah.
Okay, so move that there. And again, with the peppers, gosh, it's so crispy. And so yeah, just again, you just kind of want the big pieces of red bell pepper. I'm gonna keep stressing the red. It's just, I feel like it's so important. We have determined that it is important. Okay, so obviously there will be some small pieces when you get to certain spots. And yeah, all you need is just the one pepper, because the flavor that it puts in there is ridiculous. So, all right, there we go. And then just mix that up a little bit. And we're gonna let this saute for maybe 1 minute, and then we will be right back. Okay, so now all we're gonna do, that's starting to saute a little bit, and we are going to just dump in the sweet potatoes. I don't know, I use 3 sweet potatoes because Danielle and I both love sweet potatoes. I don't know. I was gonna make this for my brother and his family one time. My brother really doesn't like sweet potatoes, although I did make a sweet potato kind of bisque kind of thing, I guess, one time. And even with not liking sweet potatoes, he was okay with that recipe that I had made. So yeah, just with this, try to bring some of that stuff from the bottom. You don't have to. I like to just try to mix it around a little bit, but you don't even have to do that. So now all you have to do is open your can of diced tomatoes. You can use any kind of diced tomatoes. This one's not too bad. I actually do prefer I think it's called Glen Muir. I do like their fire roasted tomatoes quite a bit, but these are really good too. And these are usually like $1.50 cheaper, and sometimes on sale from Kroger or whatever your store is. You dump that in, and then what I like to do, just for that little bit of extra flavors, I'm going to add in the coconut aminos, just like that. Then I'm going to just pile on some Italian seasoning. This is a full one, so it's having a hard time coming out. So we'll just keep going for just a minute, just because it's full. Try to make sure that it's getting out, because this is another thing that just adds so much yumminess to it. But I'm telling you, those red peppers, it's crazy what a difference it makes. Okay, so that is it. You don't have to do anything else. You're gonna let that sit there. You're gonna put on your lid, and you are going to cook it for 10 minutes. And that is it. Okay, so yep, the Instant Pot is started. I'm gonna finish cleaning up the rest of my mess. And when this is done, I will show you the finished product so that you can make yourself this delicious, easy, quick, affordable, all the good things meal that will feed your family no matter what size it is. Like I said, this will last 2 days for sure, sometimes even 3 days for Danielle and me. It's just, you know, a mother and daughter, so that's it. So if you have a big family, who knows, it might even still do 2 nights. But it is a good full meal, and I will show you when it's all done. Okay, so now that this is done, you can just go ahead and release. And I know this is probably louder than I am, but so once this is done releasing, I will go ahead and I will open it up and I will show you what it looks like and then give it a stir, and that will be it. And dinner is ready. Okay, so this has released. I'll go ahead and pull this off. And that's what it looks like, and then we'll just start giving it a stir. And obviously you don't even need any liquid because the tomatoes are plenty of liquid, and then obviously even that little bit of coconut aminos. All right, and that is it. Quick, easy, delicious, affordable, hearty meal made in less than, let's say 10 minutes. It only takes a few minutes to get it all together. It's 10 minutes to cook. It's really so quick and simple. Chop everything up, throw it in there. It's hardly any work at all. And you have a delicious, fulfilling meal for the family. And so if you make this, leave me a comment and tell me that you made it. I would love to see what you thought of it and what your family thought of it. So yeah, enjoy.